Sorry. When you say, and I don't want to say she is, though she's not in the room, because she is, how beautiful you look. Anyway.
Oh, thank you so much.
With this album and this film, are you sort of in a conversation with your audience that something has changed and you've moved on? You keep saying that you want to be the grown-up, that you want to move forward. And this seems to announce that moment.
You know, it's hard for me to say that it's my announcement because it's Chris's film. And it's his announcement through me, observing me as a filmmaker and a friend. And I was very overwhelmed watching it by his compassion towards me and his love towards me. That's what I would say. I would say this is such an authentic and real look into my life. I wouldn't say that I necessarily mean for it to be anything, but for the sake of it.
I think maybe one of my favorite moments is when you're falling asleep and the camera's there and your glasses are slightly raised. You're not alone, but it gives the impression of that kind of thing. One of the things that's so striking about the film are the people who surround you and how much you mean to them and how much they mean to you. It seems to be a very sort of sustaining kind of thing. I also want, I'm sorry.
Well, no,
I don't mean to talk so much.
No, it's just this thing I have called the House of Gaga since I started when I was younger. It is a real thing. It is a collective group of creative individuals that I deeply respect. And I deeply respect them so much that I said, let's make a documentary, and Bobby, you choose the guy or the girl. And I'll trust you. And let's make a true collaboration. And that's what we did. And we all went all in together in our various ways. And that's how I like to do it.
I think one of the things that Chris captures so eloquently and so beautiful is the cost or the price of art. That you don't complain, but you just do it. There's something in you that makes you need to do it. And he, being an artist too, is on that wavelength, really kind of riding with you. I was very touched by the moment, I'd never seen it, of the interview. I had no idea you'd had that phone call before. You came, you spoke, you gave no sign that this news had come to you. You just said, now I'm going to go see my grandmother, and you left. So to see the two scenes, before and after, I found really touching. You have such moral refinement that it's an honor to kind of hang out with you. So, and it goes on in the work and in your messages. And so another element in the film touches on not just your personal life, but the place of women in this business and the place of women in positions of control. And now that there are more and more women in positions of power in American life, do you feel that some of the things, some of the pressures are changing, or you're able to deal with them in a different way? Or you can sort of tell people to go jump?
I guess the way that I would describe it is I'm much more certain about my ability to draw boundaries in my relationships. Draw boundaries in business, draw boundaries in family, in friendship, draw boundaries with the world, and know that to have a protection over myself and my body and who I am is my right, and I deserve that. And that's simply what I mean by it. As a woman, I just think, and for really anyone, that it's important to be heard. And the worst thing that can happen, and it can happen very easily, is you can be told no and rejected so foolishly over and over again that you begin to shut down and forget how valuable that you truly are.
Woo!
Also, the moment where the young lady comes and she thinks she's making an ad for you, I was struck that now your audience, not just your peers, but people younger who look up to you. Does this sort of give you a different feeling about what you do, or a sense of new responsibility?
I think it is the thing probably I think about the most, actually. I'm very aware of the responsibility, and that is actually exactly what propels me in those moments when I'm not feeling well to push through, because I have a responsibility to live the dream and be the dream for that next girl and that next boy that wants it, that they know that no matter what, that it can be done.
I think they're frantically signaling because they have other people coming in. They're not words I have to describe your effect on people and your work and the beauty of your songs. I think that Chris has really honored what you do, and you have honored what he does by letting us see this. So
I'd like to say just a thank you to you for just an absolutely beautiful film.
And thank you very much. And also to your parents who didn't raise a train wreck, and to Joanne, your aunt.
Thank you
Thank
to
you
all
very
of you.
much. Thanks for coming, guys.